Andries taking out Marion Frias, Goose, and Scip. Sobel takes it on the curve, NomScar off into the sand. Gamer sideways into the wall with AT Amazing. Sobel, around the last corner, NomScar does not have the grip. And it looks like they're 4 wide almost going through the harbor. NomScar is the champion of the season. And welcome to the Hockenheim ring. It's time for the German Grand Prix here on the Sunday League of UR2D. I'm your host, Game On Goose. We'll look at the driver's standings after Japan. Nuno, with the win, increases his lead over NomScar. Marion Frias with her second podium and second place of the year. Another DNF for Scip, and the race in the middle of the pack increases. At the team standings, FGR still in the lead, but 2 second places in a row. That means 2 team wins in a row for Flowforce. They're decreasing the gap, but it's still a large gap. Keep in mind, as we move into qualifying after a red flag incident, we had to restart for a sprint race this time. Nuno, Sobel, NomScar, Demonkin, Anti-Amazing, Pamucius, Marion Frias, Iceberg in 8th place. Scip, Andries, Urist, Enigma, Hyperion, Game On Goose, Mosca Brevis, Hetmanik, Suicide, and Fox Apollon did not start. Here we go. Pamucius' 40th career race, and his teammate today, Suicide, making his Sunday League debut. And off the track at the back, it's Andries into the wall. Andries is way off the track, a stall and then an incident. Nuno and Demonkin, the FGRs, off the first turn, take the early lead, and NomScar pushing forward. And there's Andries back on the track. He's 8 seconds behind Fox to start.
Andries, you forgot the clutch is different. This is not the same car as a BBC. You can do this. You can do this.
It was a clutch issue for Andries. Sobel and Marion Frias. Pamucius off the track, trying to go wide on Demonkin. Didn't work. Game On Goose. Oh, push off. The Hyperion is weaving all the way across the track, just sabotaging all the drivers beside him and getting real rough with Iceberg there after the hairpin turn. Alright, it's Marion Frias battling with Sobel, 3rd and 4th, and Demonkin trying to weasel his way in over the pit wall, and almost worked. We'll have to take another look at the slipstream. Enigma up into 6th place with great start for the fill-in driver, Season 4 driver, filling in for LSA, formerly subbing with Blue Blizzard and LTE. Enigma back in the game, so welcome back to him. We hope we'll see more as Gamer15 is absent for this race, taking a sabbatical for the rest of the season. Game On Goose splits the RRT drivers on a nice move as they go wide, and Hyperion and, oh my god, Jake and Hyperion take themselves out of the play very neatly, I might add. And Moses splits the Red Sea just as Game On Goose does with the RRT drivers. Alright, here we go back up front. Pamucius leading Sobel, leading Demonkin, leading Marion Frias. Demonkin pushes them both to the side of the track and gets by both of them. And Marion Frias is going to push Sobel off the track as well. And we've got rain on the way. That's it. Rain coming here on lap 5 of 26 of the quick sprint race in the Hockenheim ring. Demonkin working on his lead in 3rd place, keeping Pamucius at bay as Marion Frias battles him. Sobel behind, close behind, as Nuno and NomScar are in the lead. NomScar out in front as they come into the pits. Nuno on the wets. Demonkin with his wets this time. The pit crew's got both tires for the FGR team. Big win there, as opposed to last week's debacle in Japan, costing Demonkin all the way down to a 9th place finish last week in Japan. Looking much better now, comfortably in 3rd, as the back of the pack, the middle of the pack rather, works its way down that large second straightaway through the paperclip hairpin. Demonkin, oh, he hits the wall, and Marion Frias is going to slide by him. Pamucius is going to get by him too if he doesn't be careful. He defends, but a big incident into the pit wall. Demonkin taking himself out. No matter who you're battling on the track, it's the worst to lose to yourself, and that was a big error by the FGR driver. Not the form he needs right now here in Hockenheim. This track is hard enough if you don't go into the wall. Marion Frias wants to increase on that lead. Pamucius by Demonkin. And a look at the middle of the pack here, the battle for 11th. Hetmanik and Game On Goose off the track, hard into the sand. Scip gets by. Urist gets by. Very dangerous corner there. Pamushis right into the side of Demonkin on that second smaller hairpin and into the third and final hairpin. They're 3 wide. Demonkin into the wall again, and Sobel gets the worst of that incident. Getting stuck in the middle of Pamushis and Demonkin. Oh my. Sobel takes a slipstream though, trying to get back. What a maneuver! And wedged off the course by Pamushis is Sobel. Sobel not getting very nice side-by-side racing all through. A lot of bad luck for Sobel in the battles this season, but still putting some good finishes together, working his way back up. Hyperion goes wide, Scip goes thin. They both take each other out. Hockenheim and Game On Goose gonna squeak by. Hockenheim now in the lead of that 11th through 14th pack. Urist in the back as well. Oh, a good dive bomb pass on Hyperion by Urist there, as the other drivers battle in front of them. Pamushis goes for the same maneuver on Demonkin, but it didn't work. He got caught up in the grass too much. Demonkin tries to go wide on Fox. That's a bad idea. Pamushis goes inside, takes Fox off the track, and gets by Demonkin for 4th place. Sobel now using the slipstream on Demonkin. Gonna have a go at him on this back straight. Demonkin just in DRS range to stay with Pamushis. And it's very important not to lose a driver on that straightaway to keep the train going, so to speak. Scip goes inside. Game On Goose barely holds on as he goes outside just off the course. And here they go around the hairpin. Scip, a nice move on Game On Goose. Urist a little wide, allows Hyperion to catch up to him. Game On Goose kind of all over the place here on the grass. Not great driving, but a little boost from Urist, and he gets right by Scip with the help of Urist, and Urist is going to get by him too, but he's going around for another lap. Scip and Goose into the pits with Hyperion. A couple drivers taking themselves out, a little lag issue here. Hopefully they're going to hold on, not have any issues. This server is going to hold up for the rest of the race. Yep, Demonkin in for his hard tires. He's going to run those for the rest of the race. So 2 strategies unfolding here as the wets come off and the dries go on. 2 stops on the 2 stints on the softs, or 1 long stint on the hards. Game On Goose has opted for the hards. Skip on the softs. Skip's going to get up ahead for now. We'll see if they run into each other later as Namskar puts the lap on Skip. So we get to see a little bit of the lead driver with a 2.39 second lead on Nuno. Marian Frias, his teammate, just on the other side of Nuno. So here we go. The midfield battle continues. Iceberg. Oh no, something's going wrong with Iceberg. He's all over the track. He's almost taking the leader out. He's taking other drivers out, and he's hard into the wall. We gotta see. He's out of the race. That is it. Black Blizzard out of the whole race. They're gonna score 1 point on that Iceberg DNF as Andries moved up to NTH to fill in for the missing Opalon. That leaves only 1 driver on the BBZ team, and he's out of the race. Skip, Hyperion, making a Goose sandwich right now. Game On Goose squeaks by Skip. A nifty little move here as they go into the last hairpin. Nuno looking to lap them. Enigma ahead of Andries here. That's a nice little train they've got going, working on catching up to Jake. But Enigma's got some work to do. Jake having the race of his life up in 8th place. Unspoken of so far, but worth mentioning now. Jake is only 1 second behind Anti-Amazing. Absolute insane pace. Not being able to finish in the top 10 yet this year. He's working on an 8th spot finish. Something Game On Goose hasn't been able to get better than 10th place again. 2 10th place finishes in a row. As the lower ranked driver looking to score those top 10s is as good as a win for them. Skip in the same boat, scoring a 9th place in Monaco. Small victories here for these midfielders. Alright, looking at Demonkin in 4th place. Lap 18 of 26 at the Hockenheim Ring sprint race. Gonna put some laps on Urist and Hyperion. Hyperion fitting very nicely into the back of the midfield here, as just a couple races under his belt, was one of the new drivers. The tough luck filling those spots in the RRT team. Stepping up big and becoming a great partner here. Speaking of great partners, Urist's partner Mosca Brevis setting some records today. Urist closes the door and cuts kind of in front of Demonkin to get out, to let him go. The blue flag. And he's by safely, no damage done. Pamucius next in line to do some passing. Skips into the pits. Urist stays out. Demon King gonna get followed by Marion Frias now. 20th of 26 laps here in Hockenheim. Game on Goose gonna put a lap on his teammate Fox, and then Demon King gonna put a lap on his sister teammates over at VEO once they're done with each other. Alright, Fox next on the list. See if they can do a nice clean blue flag here. So Fox stays wide. Demon King goes into center. And around that little mini turn for the back straight. Looks clean and safe. Andries working his way back up into the mix, slowly but surely. Finally ahead of Fox. Four seconds back of Suicide. And here comes Nomskar and Anti-Amazing. Anti using the slip with Noms to stay in the mix and use that slipstream to, catch up to Pamucius a bit. But he's 10 seconds behind. Not a great race for Anti-Amazing. A whole lap down after just 20 laps. Wonder what happened there. Game on Goose using the slipstream of Demonkin after being lapped. Marion Free is closing in on Demonkin after she gets by Goose here. Yep, it works. And she's just a little bit too far away from Demonkin to get into that slipstream. Demonkin on the hards though, so she will catch up using those soft tires, and it looks like she is going to catch Demonkin with just 5 laps to go. Alright, or 4 laps to go. Sorry. Here comes Marion Frias, hot on the tail of Demonkin, looking for that pass late in the race. Put her on the podium. Oh, Demonkin's into the grass. Marion Frias goes wide on the grass and puts the pass on Demonkin. That's it. Marion Frias into 3rd place late in the stages of this race in Germany. Demonkin's got to stay in the slipstream if he wants a chance at fighting back. But it looks harder and harder. That's a good turn, but the grip just isn't there. And he's going to lose his sights on 3rd place and the podium for FGR. If they finish 1-4 and Flow Force finishes 2-3, the points will be in the favor of Flow Force yet again. The momentum is shifting in the direction of Flow Force in the second half of the season, but it's not changing fast enough. They need some drastic mistakes by FGR, in addition to good performances, as we watch an amazing pass put on Hetmanek to Game on Goose, and Game on Goose tries to get it back. We have that battle of the soft strategy and the hards at the end of the race. It's over Nuno, 2nd place to Nomskar, and a big battle. Oh my god, Sobel and Pamucius take each other out, and it looks like Game on Goose is going to get ahead of Hetmanek on the last lap, but the stats say otherwise. It's Nomskar, Nuno, Marion Frias on the podium, Demonkin, Pamucius, Sobel, Anti, Jake, Hetmanek, and Game on Goose rounding out your top 10. Enigma, a great re-debut, a comeback for LSA, Scip, Urist, Hype, Andries, Suicide, Masca, Fox, and Iceberg with the DNF. And Nuno still comfortably at the top of the lead of the drivers' standings. The gap is 19 points now. Big changes have to happen for Nomskar to take this one out of his hands at this point. The midfield race is insanely close. We've got 5 drivers 3 points away from each other. FGR in the lead still, but 3 weeks in a row now FLF have taken that top spot. They have to win by a lot though. Interviews this week conducted by Jake Brad. First of all, it's the FIA trying to explain what happened on that red flag restart. Even them themselves seem to be unsure.
We didn't know exactly what we should do, frankly. We've got rules for it in place and everything, but we're having conversations about it still, so I didn't have any problems with them, and I tried to kind of do my part. We've got rules for it in place and everything. We didn't know exactly what we should do, and hopefully people who are kind of discouraged from racing due to, things like that, can, take note of that. We didn't know exactly what we should do. We've got rules for it in place and everything, but we're having conversations about it still, so yeah.
And new rookie driver Iceberg on his rapid qualifying pace, but not so much in the race.
I'm not that great on warm tyres. I've seen consistently that I'm a lot slower in the actual race and on tyres. So I don't want to be too hopeful based on quality stats alone. But yeah, I'm hoping for some good results in Malaysia. I don't think I'm too slow.
And your driver's standings leader, Nuno.
I think Novsky had a really good pace in this race, so I think in terms of results, second place is really not bad. And I think in terms of championship, 19 points in 3 races, I think the battle for the title is pretty much on. So yeah, you will see what is going to happen in the end. I hope I can get the title, but yeah, it's not going to be easy. It's Novsky we're talking about, so yeah.
All right, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back in Malaysia.